Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here and I'm happy that you're here. I want to begin by saying thank you to all of my subscribers and Patreon members and to let you know that I really do appreciate you. So for today, I have a timeless weekly spread for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. I also want to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading as well as for all the other signs. There are two ways to purchase the extended. You can either pay for each one through PayPal or you can join us over on Patreon and get access to all of my extendeds for one monthly price. The information on how to do so and the link for the Patreon is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, so before we begin, I pulled a card to see what your person wanted to tell you, and the card that I got, it says, the thought of you with someone else drives me insane. Okay, which has to do with the title of the reading. Okay, this is for Scorpio spirit. It's a timeless weekly reading regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit. It's a timeless weekly reading regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit. Okay, may I have one card that represents Scorpio, please? Okay, a card that represents their person. Okay, a card that represents the energy between them. Okay, and advice, please. Okay, so here we go. Okay, your overall energy for this week's timeless reading is the Seven of Swords. This is talking about deception. So I feel like this is representing your person. This could talk about you too. It could talk about self-sabotage, but we're going to clarify to see what Spirit is saying, okay? Under this, we've got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is talking about wanting to have a fresh new start in love. I feel like both you and your person want that, even if you don't want it with with each other. Then we've got the Queen of Swords. This talks about being emotionally unavailable and cut off, which I feel like both of you are in this energy, not just your person. Then we've got the Ten of Cups, wanting a happy and harmonious relationship. This Queen of Swords could also represent how your person feels like the energy that you're in, okay? Because they can pick up on your energy just like you can pick up on theirs. So I feel like they're getting not Ice Queen, but Ice Queen, Ice King vibes from you with this Queen of Swords, okay? And we all know why, because if you try to fuck a Scorpio, that's what happens, okay? Then we've got the Star. So your person is trying to heal. I hope that you are trying to heal as well, Scorpio, because you need to do that to move on. Because like I said, at the end of the day, this is about you. It's not about this person, okay? People do things and you have to find a way to let it go, because when you carry it around, it's like somebody is coming to you with their own bags and giving you their own bags. And like I told you, you need to unpack that shit and give them back their bags. So in order for you to do that, it involves you healing yourself, okay? Because like I said, you have the potential to have a sun relationship, a relationship where you are the center of your partner's world and vice versa, okay? But in order for you to have that, it's going to require you to do this healing with the Star, okay? All right, so the card that represents you this week is the Strength card. So this is talking about you trying to get yourself together. I feel like you're building yourself up and trying to fight those inner demons, okay? With your person, they have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Like I said, Scorpio is dealing with Cancer, Cancer is dealing with Scorpio, because you showed up in their reading that I did yesterday, and now they're showing up in yours. So the Chariot is talking about overcoming obstacles. So your person is trying to overcome this the energy that you're giving off, but it has to do with what they did. I understand that. I'm not in any way saying that they're right or whatever. Like I said, I'm just reading the cards. Okay, so when it comes to the energy between the two of you, we have the Eight of Wands. This is talking about trying to, you know, manifest each other back into the other person's lives. Okay, this is also talking about communication. You're both trying to communicate. This may not apply to everyone, but this is the strongest energy I'm picking up from the collective. Okay, and then when it comes to advice, we have the Five of Wands, which can talk about inner and outer conflict and also competition. So we're going to start, Scorpio, by clarifying the Seven of Swords. Okay, if this bothers you, please turn down your volume. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay, so we've got two clarification cards. Like I said, it's never a Scorpio card. I'm a Scorpio reading without a Scorpio card, right? So we got judgment and justice. All right, again, Seven of Swords. This is talking about deception. All right, it can also talk about strategy. So your person may be going through a period where they're trying to strategize and figure out how to get back into your good graces. Okay, I know for some of you, you tell me in the comments that there's no way that they can do that. Okay, but you still need to heal it. Like I said, I got to beat this dead horse, because if this is what Spirit is telling me to tell you, you have to hear it. Okay, because this, I feel like, is the biggest hurdle that Scorpio has to overcome. And I'm like I said, I'm a Scorpio too. I'm talking to myself as well. And so just as I tell Sagittarius and I tell Aquarius, I tell you the same thing, because the big three that I always read for, that I enjoy reading for the most, is Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Scorpio. But sometimes I feel like you don't want to hear certain things, but this is a spiritual awakening. And if you want to get through it the best way you can and get to what it is that you want, Spirit is giving you the ingredients to do that. I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day what you decide to do, but you have to understand that forgiveness is a big part of it. You have to learn how to let things go, because as I tell everybody else, these things are happening for you. They may feel like they're happening to you as they happen, but it's happening for you, because everybody that comes through your life, everything that happens to you, Scorpio, it happens to better you, to make you a better person, to make you a stronger person. You're strong by nature. We know that. You're strong by nature, but we have a habit as Scorpios of when someone does us wrong, we don't want to put the gun down. We want to pick it up and fill the person full of holes. And it's not helping. It's not fixing your situation. Because think about it. If that approach was helping you, you wouldn't be watching this reading, right? I wouldn't be saying the things that Spirit is telling me to say, because you would be where you needed to be. So the reason you're here and you're watching this and this is resonating with you and it's coming towards you is because this is what your higher guides, your higher self, the guides that are here to guide you through this life, that is what they're supposed to do, is help you to get where it is that you're trying to go. Okay? So we stubborn. We know that. Like I said, everything I'm telling you, I'm saying it to myself too. We're stubborn. We don't like to hear certain things. Okay? We want to do things our way. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. But what I'm trying to tell you is, a lot of times that stubbornness will make it harder for you to accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because at the end of the day, it's not about, who's right and who's wrong. It's about you learning the lesson and moving forward. Because people are going to do shit to you. Okay? You do shit to people. Come on, we Scorpios. We do stuff to people, but usually it's in response to stuff they do to us now. I'm going to say that because that's the truth. But you have to realize that even sometimes inadvertently, we hurt other people's feelings and do things to people that we don't mean to do. Okay? And so I'm not trying to take up for this person. I'm not trying to say, what they did was right or anything like that. But this is about you learning how to be the bigger person and be the Scorpio that you're supposed to be, because the Scorpion at its peak, its best self, is one who forgives and one who has learned how to let shit go when things happen. Because like I said, people are always going to do stuff. But that revenge thing, that's like a block for us. Because I have it too. Because there's shit from years ago that I don't want to let go. I have a problem with trying to let go. That I've revisited it several times to try to heal it. And I haven't completely let it go yet. So I have an issue with this as well. Okay? So that's why I feel like I'm qualified to talk to you about this, because I go through it as well. But you got to learn how to do this. You got to learn how to forgive, Scorpio. You got to learn how to let this go. Because what I'm trying to tell you is by you holding on to it, you're hurting yourself. You're not hurting the other person. Okay? You're not hurting them. You're hurting you, because that is space that you could use for other things. Something more, what is the word? Something more receptive, something better that you could deal, that you could be dealing with, something to make your life better, instead of you holding on to that and it holding you down. Because think about this, it's vibration. Everything is vibration, right? So if someone has done you wrong, done things to you, you don't have to stay in a relationship with them. You don't have to continue to love them. You don't have to do any of those things. That's not what I'm telling you to do. What I'm telling you to do is to recognize, okay, I came here, there's a specific thing, a specific situation. This is the way stuff is supposed to play out. I'm just going to let it go. What happened, happened. Like I said, because it's happening to make you the person that you came here to be. And so if you choose to move in a direction to where you're not learning the lesson, it's just going to make this situation harder. And like I said, it's not that you want to move on with someone else. There's nothing wrong with that. Spirit is fine with that if that's what you want to do. But you have to understand that if you don't heal this, the same thing's going to show up with the new person. Is you're going to get the same kind of stuff with the new person, because you haven't healed the situation. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Healed attracts healed. Okay? People who are hurt and wounded attract hurt and wounded people. People with trust issues attract other people who either have trust issues as well, or who push the envelope and force your hand and make you, and shove your trust issues in your face, that make you, oh gosh, why is it so hard for me to explain what I want to explain? People with, if you have trust issues, you're only going to attract other people who do the same, who do things to either make those trust issues come out, or do things to make them worse. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So we want to stop that cycle. We want to cut that stuff out, okay? So in order to do that, what you got to understand is it's within. You can't control the outside, because that's not how it works. We are projecting what is happening in our lives, okay? So if we're thinking, okay, you can't trust nobody, gotta close myself off, can't do this, can't open up, can't do this, can't do that, then that's all you're gonna get, or that's all you're gonna have, or people around you that you can't trust, and people around you who, evoke those trust issues, who make you want to shut down and make you not want to open up. And it's a lonely life, Scorpio, when you hiding behind that wall. Because trust me, I know, because I hid behind one for years. For a long time, I was like, I'm not going to be with no damn body, because I'm tired of these motherfuckers. That's how I was. So I'm telling you, this time is moving. Things are going, flipping by. Time is moving so fast. All these things that are happening in the world, which I can't say what they are, but you know what I'm talking about. So time is of the essence, and you deserve to be able to enjoy your life. You deserve to be able to be open. You deserve to have an environment where you can trust other people and they trust you, but it starts with you. If you don't open yourself up and you don't fix these things, it's gonna backfire. And I don't want to see y'all like that, because like I said, we the same sign, and I know what amazing people Scorpios are. Like I said, a lot of people don't understand. We're very misunderstood, and people don't understand that. Once you in with a Scorpio, as long as you don't do nothing to fuck them over, they gonna be down with your ass for life. And a lot of people don't understand that it may not be easy to get in with one, but once you get in with one and you treat them right, there's nothing in this world that they won't do for you. Okay? And I want you to have relationships that resonate with that. That I want you to have people around you that understand you, but you got to start by understanding yourself. You have to start by healing the things within yourself, okay? Because like I said, you didn't come here like that, all right? Things happen to you, And they happen to you because there are specific lessons that you got to learn. Okay. And once you learn those lessons, you're going to be able to move forward and have an amazing life. And you can do this, Scorpio. Like I said, if anybody, I keep telling you all this over and over again, because I really want you to understand where I'm coming from. If there was somebody came to me and told me to make a bet on who I thought would be able to come through this spiritual awakening the best and the strongest, and who had the balls to do it, Scorpio, hands down. I wouldn't even have to think about it. But you can't turn away, like I said, because these readings, sometimes they're hard to digest because Spirit holds a mirror up to you to show you what you need to work on. And like I said, they do it to me too, because I read for myself. I don't just, go by these readings. I actually read for myself. I read before I did this. And I'm telling you, Spirit sometimes I feel like I got kicked in the damn gut. It's not what I want to hear, but it's what I need to hear. It's what I need to know, because like I said, they want you to be happy. They want you to have what it is that you want to have. But you got to let the anger and the distrust and all the hurt, you have to heal it. You have to understand that everybody is not going to come and give you the closure that you want and you need. A lot of times you just got to give it to yourself and move on. Okay? Because if those people, are not worried enough about you or whatever, then move on. Like I said, you don't have to. Forgiveness is not telling the person it is okay. It's not giving them a pass. It's not putting their feelings before yours. It's none of those things. It's saying, I love me enough to stop hurting. That's what forgiveness is saying. I love me enough to stop my own pain, to stop my own, heal my own wounds, to stop my own bleeding. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay? All right. So let me move on. So with the Seven of Swords, like I said, I feel like your person is trying to plan a way to come back towards you. I'm going to do a new love reading for those of you who don't want old love. But like I said, the things that I'm telling you, it's going to stay the same. You still have to heal what has happened in the past. Otherwise, even if you go on to someone new, it's going to be the same old story over and over again. Okay? It's going to be like insanity. Like they said, going through the same thing, expecting a different result. Okay? So anyway, like I said, you've been through deception. You've been deceived. Your person knows that they've deceived you. Okay? I feel like there's remorse, because when I touch this card, I can feel it. I can feel the pain, and I can tell that this is not your pain. This is their pain. So they feel, some of them, very horrible about what has happened between the two of you. Okay? And I'm not telling you that for you to take them back or anything like that. I'm just telling you that a lot of them see the error of their ways. Okay? So with the Seven of Swords, they're trying to figure out how to fix this. Okay? There may be no fixing, because we already know, for a lot of you, you want a fresh new start. You don't want to go back to the old person. So your person is trying to, with the Justice card, this is Libra energy, Scorpio energy with the Judgment. They want a second chance. They want to balance things out between the both of you. And it can talk about divorce for some people, because it could be your person may be walking away from somebody in order to come towards you. Okay? So they're wanting to give you the karmic justice, and so does Spirit. Spirit wants you to have your justice. But like I said, it's not going to involve, you getting revenge on someone. Like I said, you may have a chance to not want to be with that person, but Spirit is not saying it as in, okay, let's get revenge on this person. That's why you're getting other options. Okay? All right, now we're going to move forward and clarify strength. Why strength here, please, Spirit? Okay, we've got two clarification cards. We have the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the strength card represents you. This is Leo energy. This is talking about you healing. So you're trying to do the work. You're trying to heal yourself, and that's good. Good, Scorpio. Good job. But don't give up. Don't stop. And don't, while you're going through this healing process, there may be situations, because like I told you, Spirit likes to test you by bringing in situations to see if you've learned your lesson. So you have to, keep your wits about you, and realize that when you're in the thick of something and you're in the middle of something, it could be a test from Spirit to see if you're really healing yourself. So be cognizant of that. Be mindful of that when you're trying to go through this. But you are trying to heal yourself, and I love that. I'm proud of you. Keep doing the work, okay? So we've got the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this to me is talking about in divine timing, you're going to want to take a risk. Okay, so this is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in the chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you're going to want to take a risk, or this could be talking about your person trying to take a risk towards you. But I feel like in the future, you're going to want to take a risk towards love. And so that's what I want you to prepare yourself for, that by healing what has happened. Okay, now we're going to move forward and clarify the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here, please, Spirit? Okay, so we've got the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. It's talking about, your person. Your person is wanting to overcome whatever obstacles that are standing in the way in order to head towards victory and success with you. They're trying to come back towards you. So they're going through this spiritual awakening with the world. They're overcoming personal challenges, trying to open up new doors and opportunities for themselves, and keep an open mind and an open heart, because they have a love offer for you with this Knight of Swords, which is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and they're trying to come back towards you. For some of you, it's maybe only a small amount. This Knight of Swords is talking about your person going through a spiritual awakening. They're getting rid of an obstacle that is another relationship with this Knight of Swords, and possibly going through a divorce in order to come back towards you. Okay? All right. Now we're going to move forward and clarify the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay, 2 clarification cards. We got the Five of Cups and we've got the Fool. Okay, so the Eight of Wands represents the energy between the two of you. This is talking about manifestation, trying to manifest each other back into the other person's life. And it's also talking about communication. So I feel like there needs to be communication, even if it's just to say, hey, I didn't appreciate what the hell you did to me, and I'm done. I don't want nothing to do with you. It's closure. But like I said, don't expect it. Give yourself your own closure so you can move forward. Okay? All right. So we've got 2 clarification cards. We got the Five of Cups and the Fool. So the Five of Cups is talking about heartbreak, breakup, separation. Like I said, for some of you, somebody's either you or your person, or it could be the both of you, because it's not uncommon. Is going through some type of heartbreak or separation in order to entertain this connection. Okay. Also with this Five of Cups, for others of you where that's not the case, this is talking about the both of you missing each other. Okay. Crying over spilled milk, looking at what has happened in the past and not seeing that you have an opportunity behind you with this Two of Cups. Okay. So the Fool is talking about wanting to take a leap of faith. So I feel like this is saying your person is missing you. They want to take a leap of faith and come back towards you. I feel like you want to take a leap of faith, Scorpio, but I don't feel like all of you are wanting to take a leap of faith towards this person. Okay. Now we're going to move forward and clarify the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay. So when it comes to advice, we have the Five of Wands, advice from Spirit. This is a card that talks about inner and outer conflict. So I feel like your person is going through it, inner and outer conflict, because they're trying to figure out how to come back towards you. And then, also the fact that there will be other people vying for your attention. For you, you have inner and outer conflict, I feel like, because you're trying to deal with the fallout from what has happened with this person. Probably other things that have happened in your past as well. Because like I said, you got to understand this. All right. When you have issues like this, you have hurt, pain, unresolved issues. A lot of times people like to think that it's the last thing that happened to them that put them in this space, but it's not. If you go back and go back to the genesis, to the origin, to the beginning of your life, as far back as you can remember, there was something else that happened, okay, that set all this shit in motion, okay? Because you can't come into energy like this just out of nowhere. Something has had to have happened in the past, okay? So be mindful of that and make sure you go back and start with, you know what you do? Start with the largest things that you can think of that pops into your mind when you think about like betrayal, things that make you angry, that type of stuff. And start with that, because I want you, when you work on yourself, to be able to feel the difference, to be able to tell the difference. And if you start off with something large and you're able to put that to bed, you will see the difference. You will see the difference, because when certain situations happen to you after you've healed certain things, you will automatically react differently without even thinking about it. And then when you look back on it, you'll be like, well, damn, I got that together. That's good. And it will be an impetus. It will be something to continue to push you off in the direction of healing, to continue to heal yourself. Okay. All right. So we've got 2 clarification cards. Oh, that's what I forgot to say about the 5 of Wands. You know, you're going to have other options. Spirit's giving you other options because a lot of you do not want the old person. Okay. So we've got the Page of Cups and the 9 of Cups as the clarification cards. Page of Cups is Pisces energy, or it could be another water sign, Cancer or Scorpio as well. And then the 9 of Cups. So this is talking about, you know, for some of you, your person is going to come back towards you with a love offer that comes along with an apology, and that you're their wish fulfillment. And for others of you, this is going to be a love offer from one of your one of these other people that are going to be after you, and it's going to be wish fulfillment for you. Okay, so this is for both the people who are wanting to be with their twin and others who are wanting new love. Okay, but like I said, it still remains the same. The nucleus of the situation is the same. You still have to heal it if you're wanting to fix your love life from, you know, from today forward. Okay. All right. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope you get whatever it is you want to get out of this connection. Before you go, we're going to pull these Romance Angel Oracle cards, and we're going to see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. So we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So what Spirit is trying to tell you with this card is you got to open yourself up, Scorpio. The most fulfilling relationships are the ones where you're the most vulnerable. The ones where you get the most uncomfortable. So the more you're willing to get uncomfortable, the more of a chance you have to have a very fulfilling relationship. Okay. And then you got to understand that you got to look at it like this. If I get hurt, I'm a strong ass person. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a strong ass person. This too shall pass. Okay. I'm not saying that you are trivializing your feelings and you know, you just throwing caution to the wind. I'm not saying to do that. Do your homework. Always do your homework. As I tell you, you know, make a list of your deal breakers and figure out what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. And you know, a list of what it is that you want. And like I said, but you have to become those things, because in this lifetime, the way this law of attraction works, you get what you are and not what you want. Okay. So for those of you that may be thinking, okay, I can just let this person go and just move forward, and then somebody else is going to come, and then we're going to be, if you don't do the healing, it's not going to go the way you want it to. That's what I'm saying. And I don't want that to happen. That's why I keep telling you, continue to do the work now, because I don't want somebody to pop up in your life and it be the person that you want to be with, but you self-sabotage it because you haven't done the healing. All right. So that's what Spirit is continually telling you. That's why this keeps coming up like this. Okay. All right. So Scorpio, if this is your story, let's head on over to the extended. We're going to discuss your story by pulling cards for your person. We're going to find out exactly how they feel, what their intentions are, the actions they plan on taking, and we're going to get some messages from your person as well. So if you want to purchase the extended, 2 ways to do so. All that information is in the description box below. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. Don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Please have a good day, night, or evening, and thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.